Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 16th week of Couch to Clutch. Uh, as we saw last week, we had a individual time trial in Hyderabad, um, and it was organized by the Peddlers Point Gachibowli, and they did a pretty good job. The turnout was not great. It's like 9 people, I think, in total, two girls, and that's about it. I think the racing scene in Hyderabad is still developing, I would say. So the race went well. There were 3 people who were pretty fast. Um, and let's get right into it. So here it is. So it was around 28 kilometers. It was started from Hyderabad, IIT. Um, there is a road from there to Jogipet. It's a pretty straight road. It's a Bharatmala road, basically, newly built and pretty good. No speed breakers, little bit of rumble strips, but that's it. So it started around 6:15, 6:18 a.m. Although it was pretty hot. Uh, I did some 8 kilometers of warm up, I think. Let's see, yeah, 21 minutes, 8.21 kilometers warm up. I think the warm up was a little too much because it was already hot. And after the warm up, I was sweating a little bit. So I think I did go overboard with the warm up a little bit. Uh, but anyway, it was a. I don't really do well in hot weathers. I think nobody does well in hot weathers. Your body has to get adapted to hot weathers. And usually it's very cool in Hyderabad. It's just that these 2 months, April and May, are not very cool even in the mornings. So normalized power was not great. It was around 194 watts, and the speed was better than before just because I lost some weight. So right now I'm 84, 85 kilos, and the speed is still better than before, but I think the normalized power went down for that duration. 49 minutes is how much I took for the entire race. I started pretty well. I think it was, and it is a new PR, of course. Started pretty well. I think the average heart rate was very much into sub threshold category. I think my threshold heart rate might have gone up a little bit. It was 157 before, but now if I'm doing 49 minutes on 157 average heart rate, that means my threshold is much higher than that. I think I might be around 162, 163 when I can feel the switch from you know from aerobic capacity to anaerobic. So uh, let's see how it went in Strava as well. So ah, way back. So yeah, these are the people who are the organizers, and these are our riders. Uh, it's pretty cool morning. This is my racing buddy, Dheeraj. And I met new people like Ravikant and all those people. Anyway, uh, so it was a 20K PR, 10 mile PR, straightforward route. I made a couple of sectors as well. IIT to Tadanpalli toll was the first sector, while going on one direction and coming back was uh, the reverse of that. So yeah, the average power was 186 and 191. Heart rate was maintained. Let me see where the heart rate is. Yeah, mostly threshold and tempo. Um, let's see in training peaks where it is. So yeah, pretty stable heart rate. I started at 150, just below threshold, and maintained, I think, most of the time around 155 plus 155 to 160. This was the U-turn, so dropped a little and then came back to 160-ish. And at the end, I think the last couple of kilometers, I just pushed a little bit. So it went up till 171. As you can see, the power zones, it was mostly in zone 5, 36% of the times, 16% in zone 4. So more than half in zone 4 and zone 5, and then zone 3. So not much zone 2 here. Heart rate also sub-threshold most of the times. 64% of the times, 24.5% in super threshold, and aerobic capacity the rest of the duration. So yeah, pretty well executed, I would say, but because of the temperatures, I think I did suffer a little bit because of that. I think I'm capable much, at least 20 watts more than what it shows here, at least 215 in cooler conditions. So that was a good race to see where I am in my journey. And I'm pretty happy with the result actually, because it was one of my fastest ITTs. So that's how it went. The day before that, I did a little bit of a um, what do you say, race conditioning for 8.6 kilometers. Skipped a few training sessions just because it was required. The fatigue was going higher, so I had to taper a little bit for 2 to 3 days. And then this week just started as normal. I'll do the crisscross on Sunday, but the rest of the training sessions are going pretty well. This 105 intervals went pretty well. I think it's the best distance that I have covered till now, 4.22 kilometers in 29 minutes. In 105 intervals, 6 intervals here. Let's see the data in Strava as well. Good splits, I would say. Mm, so here it is, morning run. And let's see the splits. It started with 449, then 449, pretty stable heart rate, 453, 455, 459, 456 to end with. Pretty stable heart rate, did not push too much on the heart rate. Um, let's see the heart rate here. Yep, it went till 162 in the first one, 164, 165. Then I was searching for my water bottle. So there's a gap in between. Then once it went till 160 after that, 164. Yeah, it never really crossed 166 um, peak heart rate. And even the normalized power is pretty good to at 251. So yeah, I think I'm ready for the next level of 105 intervals, 8 intervals, because I still had some bit to give. I think a couple of intervals wouldn't have hurt me on that day. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Today I did this threshold plus VO2 max. Was a little tired, so I think I just did one interval of the two that was recommended here, and a couple of VO2 max intervals, not five of those. But the last interval was pretty good. It was around 250 watts for 5 minutes. So I think that's the peak performance here. And tomorrow I have this 14.7 kilometers aerobic HM pace intervals. So looking forward to run this in BHEL with Surya. Sham Prakash, not Surya. Sorry. All right, protocol time. There's a new protocol that I introduced a couple of weeks back. I think it's a great sleep optimization protocol. Chamomile tea. Now this is a flower. The loose flowers are much better. The tea bag's probably not that good. So I got the loose flowers, couple of bottles, and it has to be steeped in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes and consumed 30 to 60 minutes before sleep to activate your parasympathetic relaxation and reducing mental arousal and improve sleep quality in general. This works really well. Um, I use a little bit of green tea along with the chamomile tea as well. So yeah, both of them together because my wife kind of likes green tea more. So I'm like, okay, let's mix both of them and see what happens. Um, till now, I don't see too much of a difference. So this is like a not a game-changing protocol, I would say. It's like a little bit of an improvement in sleep quality. That's all. But my resting heart rate is now very stable at 46, 47. So I think it might be working. Uh, very stable. Probably because oh, it might be a false positive as well because my form has been pretty good lately because I'm been taking some rest. Uh, and the fitness and freshness score shows a positive form rather than negative. So the fatigue is managed. Anyway, going back to the protocol, this is especially good for training days or high stress days. So ideally daily, but I don't usually have it daily. 30 to 60 minutes before sleep is the time of the day when you take it post dinner. I don't usually have dinner. I usually have very early dinner. It's not even dinner, it's a snack at 5:30 or 6 p.m. Yeah, but after that, if I can take this in the evening, that's pretty good before sleep. Primary targeted variable is deep sleep. Sleep quality. Secondary variable is nervous system relaxation, recovery rate, and stress reduction. Measurable markers: time to fall asleep goes down, night awakenings goes down, morning freshness and subjective recovery is something that has to be assessed without data, I guess. HRV can be tracked. So HRV has been pretty stable for me as well. It hasn't gone down to abysmal levels or elevated. It has kept pretty stable in the last month. Resting heart rate next morning, yes, this has gone down. So yes, there's one measurable market that is getting affected because of this probably, or maybe because I'm taking more rest and recovery in general. So still I have to test it out, I would say. Training readiness, perceived fatigue. Well, it's hot, so fatigue is there. So we'll see after prolonged use of this protocol what happens. Serving cost, even though the bottle costs a lot, it's like 300 rupees for a few not even 100 grams, but it's very light. The chamomile tea itself, the flowers itself are very light. So you don't, in 1 or 2 teaspoon, it is not even, 15 rupees worth of that. So yeah, I think it's low, even though on paper it looks high, the cost. But then you'd require very less amount of that. So that just balances out, I think. All right. So that's all for this week. Next week is going to be another boring training session week. It's just boring consistency, I think. So for the last 16 weeks, I'm feeling pretty good because I haven't missed a single week other than the week when I traveled to Kolkata. Yeah, that's the only one that I really missed, but very happy with the small progress that I'm still stacking on top of each other, and these protocols that are getting stacked on top of each other. So small margins, but then at the end of the year, who knows? We usually underestimate our um, yearly progress and overestimate our weekly progress. So I don't want to do that. I want to just be realistic about the small improvements in weekly progress and how it compounds over a year, over 52 weeks is what I want to see. So, yeah, that's all for this week. I'm Rajit, and this is Diary of a Cyclist. Bye bye. Take care. Keep shining.